Welcome back, everybody. You're still tuned into the Lowdown. Now, I am so happy our next guest is here. She is full of energy, and she has an amazing story. And I love what she does. She's a body image coach. Y'all give it up for Danni Adams. Yes. Hey, sis. What's going on? Hey, come on over here. How are you doing? Looking great, by the way. Come on.
Thank you.
Looking great.
Thank you. You look good too. I like your suit.
Thank you, ma'am. This old thing. I love it. You understood the assignment. You are on Afro with an Afro.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
Zebra. You see
zebra. She caught that in our front yard. It is great having you here today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, we met, and you were in our audience one day, and we had to talk because your energy, who you are, you glow when you walk in the room.
Thank you so much.
People take notice, and I love what you actually do. Tell me what it is to be a body image coach and what that means.
Yeah, I've been a body image coach for a couple years now. I also have a body image coaching certification course.
Okay.
And what I do for women and girls is I help people who are struggling with their body image. So I teach them about the inner critic, self-esteem. I talk to them about setting boundaries with people because we often think our confidence is about ourselves, but it's about our environment too.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I do.
And it's not always a good environment.
It's not always a good environment.
Now, let's start at the very beginning. When you first talk to someone, when they need a little bit of help, if you will, what's the first thing you tell them about their body?
Well, what I do is do a consultation with them.
Okay.
And I also normalize that we're all struggling with our bodies.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Even the people you think have it all together are still struggling some kind of way.
Yes, because there's no such thing as a perfect body. I say that all the time.
Perfection doesn't exist.
It doesn't. Well, I'm kind of perfect, but
You know what? Girl, me too. But I definitely get that. And there is a such thing as weight discrimination.
Yes, it is.
We live in a society where we scrutinize every single day, thanks to social media, how someone looks. And everybody is a critic nowadays.
Yes.
So talk about that and how it relates to your clients when you speak with them.
Yeah, so with my clients, I talk to them about the ways that people are constantly criticizing bodies, but I also make them feel comfortable and say, look, if you're experiencing discrimination because of your weight at the doctor's office, I've experienced that.
Even at the doctor's office?
Even at the doctor's office. For example, one day I went into the doctor's office because I fell off a bike riding in heels downtown Orlando.
Okay. Okay.
True story.
All right, in heels.
In heels.
Okay, you still look good.
Thank you.
All right.
And I fell off the bike and I hurt my leg and I went to my doctor and I said, can you treat me? My doctor spent 30 minutes, which is not normal. You know, you get a little 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Telling me how I should stop eating Chinese food. He prescribed me not weight discrimination, but he's just prescribed me a weight loss pill. And he was getting ready to leave. And I said, hey, remember, my leg.
My foot, yeah.
Yeah, and that often happens to people who are larger. We experience that. Or in employment where people can discriminate against us because of our size.
Gotcha. Now, you spoke earlier about the environment. What are some of the steps we can do to change that environment?
Yeah, I think that we should stop talking about people's bodies in general.
Gotcha.
Right? I think that James, you're black,
Yes.
you're fat,
Yeah.
but you're also a lot
You've been talking to my wife.
I don't mean that in a negative way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
But you're more than that. You're funny, you're a creator, you're impacting our society, and there's other things that we can compliment you on,
Gotcha.
instead of the way you look. And I think that's the way that we can start is just minding our business when it comes to people's features.
Oh, say that again.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Minding your own business when it comes to people's features.
Yeah.
But I've found, and it took a long time, I'm happy with who I am. And it took a long time because I would always listen to outside forces instead of just saying, you know what, James, you are the best James you can possibly be.
Yeah.
There ain't no other James out there. It's you, okay? So I had to learn to love myself first. And when you do that, I think you learn to tune all that mess out.
Yeah, and then some days you're gonna relapse, but at the core of you, you know who you
are,
and you know how to get back there.
Absolutely.
And that's what I help people who don't know how to get to a place when they are feeling low, to get to that place where they feel confident enough to tune out the noise.
Now let me ask you this. As you're doing your work with your different clients, you're talking with them, what seems to be the common thing that makes people feel bad about themselves?
Well, I would say for my younger clients, it is the pressure to have plastic surgery.
Really?
My older clients, it is they want to look younger.
Wow. Okay, let's take that two parts. Then the people that are young saying, man, I have a pressure to get plastic surgery at a young age?
At a very young age.
Where's that come from? What are they trying to get?
Social media. I mean, we're all social media influencers. And let's just be honest, the pages where the people who have the most conventional bodies, they're the people who blow up. That's why I stay and be real on my social media. I don't use filters.
No.
I live my life out loud because I know that those images are harming people, and I want to shift the culture. And you know, we see all over the most popular platforms, we see the models on the runways, they've had some type of work done.
Right.
They all have similar bodies, and people are trying to achieve that, especially since the economy is like, people are in the gig economy. They want to be creators and they want to blow up fast.
And they want to do it by changing their bodies and how
Yeah.
they actually look. I don't know about that. That's why I got to shout out certain people like Lizzo who celebrate, look, I'm not skinny. I'm working on it. I'm exercising. I'm eating better, but I don't have to be skinny to be considered beautiful.
Right.
So I love that when she finds her own truth and she's like, look at me. I'm still good, damn it.
Yeah.
I enjoy that and I applaud people like that. Now, guys, don't go anywhere. When we get back, we're going to continue to talk with body image coach Danni Adams right here on the Low. Yes. All right, welcome back. Yes. Welcome back. Oh. We are still having a great conversation right here on the Lowdown with body image coach Danni Adams.
Yes.
I'm a pound cake. I love. Where did that come from? I'm a pound cake.
Okay, listen, I'm a pound cake, like you know, I'm speaking Ebonics, and pound cake, my grandma used to make cakes, and it made everybody feel good, and that's what my platform does. It makes everybody feel good.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Thank you.
It makes everybody, I love that a lot. I'm a pound cake.
I'm a pound cake.
Now, this is not your only television that you've done.
Yes.
I'm happy for that, though.
Thank you.
I usually get jealous, but not this time. Because you are on a pretty, okay, this is a show I've never, I've never heard of this before, the way it was described, and you had to explain it to me.
Yes.
You were on a show on TLC called Crack Addicts.
Yes, and I'm not on crack.
Crack.
Yeah.
Now, describe what this show is.
Yeah, it's a show. Dr. Cologne, she is leading. She is a chiropractor.
Yes.
And she's cracking our backs, necks. She's making people, you know, who are having pain feel better. It was my first time visiting a chiropractor. I never visited a chiropractor. I was scared.
I understand. It could be a little nervous.
Yeah, I was scared.
Now, and you were going because of, you know, back pain and whatnot.
Yeah, back pain, shoulder pain. And so I went there and I was like, lady, now listen. I don't want to have no stroke now.
No.
Do it right.
Do it right.
And it felt really good. I felt a lot better. And honestly, I've been talking to more people about visiting a chiropractor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good. So you got something positive out of that experience.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's not so scary.
It's not so
So you would recommend it to other people, try it out.
I would, but first watch my show next week.
Okay. Say it again.
Next week on June 7th, I'm on episode 3 at 10 p.m. on Wednesday on TLC.
Now I'm going to stay up and watch that.
Please.
No, for you, I'll
Okay.
Now, why do you think it's so important for you to empower people? Because that's what you do. Why do you think you use your platform like that so much? And why is it important that you do it?
I didn't get this far because of just me and my gifts. Obviously, I have a big personality.
You
and
do.
I'm talented, but people poured into me. I had mentors. I had trainers. I had good educators. We need to pay our educators.
Say it again. Say it again. Yes.
I had great people who invested in me, and so I want to give that back. You know, to whom much is given, much is required. You can't soak all of this in and not give it to people. And that's what even self-love is supposed to be about.
Talk about
that. It's not just supposed to be about you being individualistic. It's when you have a full cup, whatever runs over, you give it so community can continue to build and heal. And that's what I want to do.
And I love it. And I know people must come up to you who know who you are, of course. What do they say? What are some of the experiences that you've had with people coming up like, look, I needed what you were putting on your page this day. It really helped me get through something.
You know, honestly, a lot of people of genders, age groups.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. People come up to me and say, you make me feel so good. I see myself in the work. It doesn't matter the race, ability, all of that. People like tell me that. It's kind of shocking. I'm like, wait, I'm doing all of that?
Yes, you are, man.
You know, but
Yeah.
it does feel good, and it makes me feel like I have some accountability, like I have to continue to do good work and make impact, because there are people who are dependent on me to do good.
That's right, and you still continue to do it.
Yeah.
Now, the fact you talk about body discrimination, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about the latest law that New York passed, where it became illegal for people to discriminate in employment, housing, and public accessibility?
You know, it's about time. So Michigan was the only state for the past 50 years that had a weight
Can
discrimination.
you believe that?
It's America.
Yeah, I gotcha. Gotcha.
But you know, I will say, you know, seeing that New York is lighting up the torch in my time, I'm not 50, and other states are also picking this up. We need protection over people. Some folks are saying how this isn't the same as race, this isn't the same as gender, but the reality is 4 out of 5 Black women in this country are considered overweight or obese. And so if we don't have a law that protects people from weight discrimination, what do you think people are doing if they already know race is a protected class? They are using race as a protected, it's already protected class. They're using weight as a way to discriminate. And big is black, black is big. We've seen that in the way that people have been murdered in this country. George Floyd, big and scary. You know, Breonna Taylor, and the way that people responded to them. And so we must challenge these systems and put laws in place to protect people.
I believe. Thank you. Well said. Well said, by the way. Now, with all the great things that you are doing, let's fast forward, let's say 30 years from now.
Okay.
What do you want to look back and see that what your impact was?
I want to look back and say, oh my gosh, people can say, I see myself in her. She lit the way for me, and we continue to do this work. People are looking at the work that I've done and say, I want to be a culture shifter. You know, it's not about me getting to the top and nothing shifts and nobody else gets an opportunity. I've gotten other people on Afro TV.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Yes, and so that's what I want. I want to look back and say, I helped other people.
And I think that you're doing it already.
Yeah, thank you.
So 30 years from now, it's going to be amazing when you president and I'm vice president.
Okay. oh my goodness.
Our platform is going to be brought to you by Krispy Kreme. Yes, it is.
I think we need to run this time, 2024.
Now, you use your gift to do good. What parting message can you give the women who might be watching this, or men who struggle with how they see themselves, and they may not have had someone in their corner like we do telling them how great they are? What's something you can impart with them that you want to leave them with?
I struggle with perfection a lot.
Okay.
And something that I'm trying to ground myself in is that I don't have to be perfect to do this work. I don't have to have all the answers. This is about all of us bringing what we have together. And so if you don't do your gift, then we don't get to where we need to go as a people, as a community. And so I got to do my thing. You got to do your thing. Mike got to do his thing. And we all got to believe in ourselves enough to push each other forward. And so if you scared, remember that you're holding community back.
I love it. I love it. I want everybody watching this right now to definitely keep supporting you.
Thank you.
Look you up. So can you please share with them your social media?
Yes. Hey, everybody. Follow me on I'm a Pound Cake on all social media platforms.
There you go. I'm a peach cobbler.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, oh. What? Oh, me?
Yes. All for you. All for you.
Oh, thank y'all so much. Mike, they love us.
They are prepaid.
All right, nice.
There you go. Yeah.
I will pay you back.
Sure.
Never. But
All
thank
right.
you.